I think there's going to be a big shift in the asset management industry, particularly around this private equity outsourcing. The internal models really are expensive to operate. You need staff, you need technology. The LPs are demanding more and more reporting, quicker reporting, more sophisticated reporting. And it's very difficult to do that if you've historically done it on Excel with systems or teams that are used to doing it in a certain way. So the investors are looking for more, essentially. And Source Solution is really going to be a big change over the next 10 years in this industry, as 70% is still insourced now, out of 3.8 trillion. So if you think about that reducing down to maybe 20% in 10 years' time, that's a huge shift of assets moving from insource to outsource. But there are very good reasons for it. There's a big expense overhead. If you've got 10 back office people and you're a mid-tier GP, whether you're in San Francisco or whether you're in New York or whether you're in London, those people are expensive. They're using expensive real estate, and the cost of living in those cities obviously is applied to the salaries you have to pay them, and it's very difficult to pass that on to a fund structure. So if you have a more sophisticated technology solution with an outsourced staff in a lower cost environment, there's huge savings, and it's really demanded now by the investors as well. GPs are looking to, in some situations, outsource as much as they can. They want to find good projects to invest in, and they want to raise money. That should really be their focus. So in many cases, they're not just outsourcing the fund reporting, but also the underlying SPVs reporting, all the tax work, even their own GP accounts can be outsourced. So they're looking to move as much away as possible because they see the efficiencies and the cost savings, as well as having the better technology, and also independent control over bank accounts and things like that is very important to the investors. I think that it really will have a drag on raising capital for Fund 2 and 3 if they're already in Fund 1. If they want to see you evolving as a business, becoming more sophisticated, giving them better reporting, because they probably get that from other GPs that they invest in as well. So you've got to keep up with what the competition is doing, otherwise you're not going to raise the capital and be successful. Also, if you're still doing things on Excel, there's a possibility of mistakes. So you want to have a sophisticated, straight-through process, giving nice dashboard reporting to your investors. And if you have an urgent capital call to make, are they there? Are they on vacation? Are they sick? So again, you don't have those problems if you outsource. It is to make sure your vehicles are in the right domicile to be attractive to the LP investors. So some may want it to be in Cayman, some may want to be Delaware, some may want Luxembourg or Ireland. So you have to have that flexibility to be able to offer the right domiciles for your investor base. You don't want to have your administrator creating hurdles for you by saying, we can't service in Luxembourg or we can't service in Ireland. You want your administrator to be an asset. And they have to be in those places so that you can raise as much capital as possible and not get in the way of you being a successful general partner.